Hi, and here we are at Friday, which means it's Messages from Spirit. And as usual, I'm going to be using the Goddess Speak cards. And as always, I will shuffle until I feel intuitively that I should stop and draw the first card, or the card on the top of the deck. I will be drawing three cards, and as I draw them, allow your own intuition to guide you as to which one you feel drawn to. Card number one, two, or three. After I've drawn all three cards, I will reveal the meaning of each card so that you can have your personal meaning, and then I'll use all three cards to do a three-card reading for all of us for the upcoming week. Going into Thanksgiving, it's nice to have a little reading and hopefully inspiration and guidance for each of you. As I'm shuffling these, I'd also like to remind you that with Monday being Thanksgiving, there will not be meditations that morning. I'll be entertaining my own family for Thanksgiving. But Tuesday we'll be back here with morning meditation, and Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock is when I'm hosting my 20th anniversary celebration, where I invite you to join me on Zoom, and I'll include the link in the comments below for that. Or you can check out my website, mindfuljourney.ca, under events, and get the link there to come and join on. During that hour, I'm going to be just chatting with some of you. I want to find out how we met, when we met, talk about our journeys, and I'll do a short meditation and another message from Spirit. Excuse me, allergies. Card number one. All right. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. The joys of going live, you get to hear all this. Card number two. And card number three. All right, so just once more. Card one, card two, and card three. Also, during Tuesday evening, once we have our messages from Spirit like this done, everybody's name will go into a draw who has attended that evening, and you can win your own private reading following the Zoom. Just hang on for about 20 minutes afterwards, and we'll do a personal reading for you. All right, so here we go for today. We actually have the maiden, the mother, and the crone, and they were all drawn in that order, which is pretty awesome. So the first card that was drawn is the maiden. So if you drew or felt you were drawn to number one, you have the maiden energy. She's all about be the willingness to step into new things. And the card that was drawn for her is innocence. She goes into things because she doesn't know. You think when we were children, if we didn't have the fears that we may have today, because we came into this world with a willingness to learn, complete innocence, we hadn't experienced things, or we weren't influenced just yet by other people. So she's reminding you today that this is your time to bring back that innocence in your life. Are there things that you're wanting to do, to explore, to learn? Go into it with that feeling of excitement and, again, the innocence of a child. Allow yourself to set aside any fears, or I feel it's more kind of chatting in your ears by other people. Follow your heart. Follow your um, that feel as though you have a longing to do something and anything sort of thing new and different to you. And don't be afraid of it. I feel as though you're allowing your fears of what ifs and maybes and experiences of other people or beliefs of other people that are stopping you and holding you back right now. So be okay with feeling like you did when you were a child and you wanted to learn something and you wanted to explore something and and you just did. So do that now. Uh, Stop being an adult for a little while and allow yourself to step into that world of discovery. Discover it for you, for yourself, not just through the eyes and ears and of other people. It's fine to hear about other people's experiences and everything, but is that the truth for you? Times are different now than they were when maybe this idea first came into your mind. You can look at it in a good way, but my favorite saying is, if not now, when? So now is the time for you to explore that avenue, and don't be afraid. Just step forward and do it. The next card that was drawn is the mother. Now she's the one that can sometimes take those ideas and know how to make them work. And she's saying awareness. Now for those of you who drew this card, I feel as well that she's reminding you to not so much to look at other people. Their circumstances are different than yours. Be aware of your own circumstances and what's going on around you. Um, Open your eyes and ears to the world around you, and more importantly, to what's within you. You have the knowledge within you more than you realize. You're not giving yourself enough credit for knowing what's right for you. But take that moment to pause, as opposed to the child or the maiden's energy where you're being encouraged to kind of just move forward. The mother, the people that drew this card, she's saying, be aware of what's going on. There are things that are going to happen around you over the next week that are going to kind of twig that little intuitive side of you where you're thinking, oh, wait a minute, what's that all about? Maybe I better take that in and kind of analyze it a little bit and see how that relates to me. There's things that are going to come up that you should be aware of, that keep your eyes and ears open for signs and omens. Have you been asking for something? Is there a direction you need to go into or want to go into, but you're not sure how to do it? You're going to be shown those paths this week, but you need to be open to receive those ideas. It could be someone you meet that will, tell you about something that's going on, for example, and you think, wait a minute, that maybe will give me the information I want, or maybe that will help me on my journey. It could be little things, just about maybe you've been trying to find something in your house. Who doesn't have that happen? But sometimes all we need to do is just take a moment, pause, and think about it, and then we think, okay, I can remember now where things are. Or there's a little sign there from grandma that I need to do this or that. So your awareness is more peaked this week, and it can benefit you greatly if you allow it to. And finally, card number 3, you're the crone. The crone, she knows about cycles and how things come around, and has the wisdom because she's been the maiden and the mother. Crone is telling you meditation is important, and of course I agree 100% with the crone. So again, the message from all three is seem to follow your heart, go within, you have the answers. So for those, a lot of times people are thinking, well, I can't meditate, I don't have time. You need to do it even longer than someone else, because you're allowing your thoughts, you're allowing the world around you to dictate to you, and you're not listening to your inner voice. Take this week and really dedicate yourself to meditating each day, even if it's only 10 or 15 minutes. You have that much time. How much time do we all sit on our phone, scrolling through Facebook, social media, watching YouTube clips, TV, those things can all be relaxing, can be informative, can be fun, can be like this where we get together, and that's all great. But don't tell me you don't have 15 minutes that you could actually spend meditating. You need that time right now. I feel that there are some of you that have been very stressed out. You've gone through some challenges, and you're trying to, we'll say, find yourself again, to get your life back on track. This is a way to start, because if nothing else, it'll de-stress you. And when you're de-stressed, when you allow yourself to let stress go, then you're able to think more clearly, calmly, and open to see direction when it's there for you. All right, so that's the messages for cards number 1, 2, and 3. What does it mean when we put it together? Well, I think it's a really good message for us all. Remembering that card number 1 was the Maiden. And I was found it interesting that they were all drawn in order. Um, so the central message for everybody is to remember to be the maiden. It's about new things. It's about an innocence going into things. And what can help us with that? The energy of the mother who has the awareness. So we're not going to be childish. We're going to be childlike in that we have a willingness to try something new. We're going to have a willingness to be open to some new ideas and take our fears out of the way so that we can actually look at them and try those new ideas. We have to, we want to have that feeling of the child that wants to try new things, but we want to have the awareness of the mother that can distinguish what a good path would be for us. And she's going to know that, yes, these things were maybe things we needed to be aware of, to be cautious of, but we're not going to let the fear of those things stop us from moving forward. We can approach it in a more mature manner that will be beneficial for us. And how are we going to find those things out? The crone's telling us to meditate. That goes within, so we find out what it is we want, we need. It's all about us. It's all about the individual. And at the end of the day, that's what it always comes down to. You live with yourself. You know how you feel. Maybe you don't right now. Maybe you're in that kind of confusion mode. So meditation helps to ground you, to bring you down so that you can actually see more clearly the path you need to take. So that's how the 3 of those work together. We're going to, maybe meditation itself is new to you. So join us here in the mornings or on my YouTube channel anytime that's convenient for you. And start your meditation journey. Look at it, not a, oh, I don't have time, I don't think it's worth anything, I've never done it before, so I can't do it. Let go of all of those things and instead take on, like the maiden, I want to try something new. And the mother's going to say, yes, I've heard that this is good for me. I am going to set aside time so that I can do it. If you're a planning person, the mother will come in there and help you. Okay, every morning at 8 o'clock, I'm going to dedicate 20 minutes to meditation, getting ready for it and doing it. The crone is the one who's encouraging you and advising you that this is what you need right now. So I hope that message was good for you. And again, to remind you to join me on Tuesday evening via Zoom for my 20th anniversary for Mindful Journey. It was 20 years ago this weekend that I became a Reiki master and started Mindful Journey. And since then, I've met some amazing people and had the honor and privilege of being at different moments of their lives, and every one of those experiences have helped to enrich me as well on my journey. So I'd like to meet you, talk to you, and offer you a meditation, messages from Spirit, and an opportunity for you to win a private session with me following the Zoom. So hope to see you then. Have a wonderful weekend. Count every blessing that you have. And my blessing today is that you were here to join me. Namaste.